Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here with episode 2 of South Bay Yesterday. I'm here with my buddies, of course, the Big G, Lane Wakuta, B. Brian Yamada, myself, Gary Takahashi, cameraman Yo Shimano, who is going to be filming this episode rather than being part of this episode. And behind us is the Yungia himself, George Park. George doesn't want to be on camera for this for some reason, but you know, Lane. Did you know that KFC's original recipe of 11 urban spices is really only 3?
I believe it was salt, pepper, and monosodium glutamate.
Monosodium glutamate. All right, come on, George. You want to be on camera? Come on. Here. Anyways, what South Bay Yesterday is all about is for all the guys reminiscing about some of these old places in our old stomping ground that we grew up in. And you know, guys.
So where are we at today or tonight? Where are we at tonight, Gary?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you. If someone asks you, if we talk about this, some of the places and we say, hey, I remember Aikane's, and they say to you, what's Aikane's? Then you know what? They're not from here. They're a transplant. They didn't grow up here, because everyone who's from here knows Aikane's. Aikane's was in the back of a shoe store. It had no sign, right? It had no sign anywhere. And you just had to know where it was.
I don't even remember if that Tomo Bento was up there.
Yeah.
It was called Aikane.
It was called Aikane's. That's right. And in fact, we brought some
Why do we have
props
these
here.
props here again?
Well, Brian, how much food would they give you in those days
Well,
at Aikane's?
They would fill this box, but it wouldn't close, right?
That's right. In
So
fact,
what would they do?
So
It was physically impossible to close that.
yeah, here we go, Lane.
So-
So the food would be so filled to the top. By the way, before we even do this, what are some of the things that we used to like to eat at Aikane's? What did you like to get?
Oh, the chashu.
Oh, chashu.
Chashu.
Big, thick pieces of
Yeah.
chashu. Oh, that was one
Fried
of my
rice.
favorites. Fried rice was a big one.
Well, there'd be a menu, right? There'd be a menu, and I don't know if this is right. You guys can correct me, but it'd be 1 meat, 1 veg, right?
That's
One
right.
and one.
That's right.
2 meat, 1 veg.
That's right.
One meat, 2 veg, which Gary, like, why does that exist? for?
That's right. I thought that was so dumb.
And then there'd be a series of questions from Gary that I always remember, right? One would be, hey, Brian, do you think chashu's a vegetable? Like, consider chashu a vegetable?
Yeah.
And the other one is like, how come we want 3 meat, no veg? Like.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's what I did. I would order that. I'd say, hey, I want 3 meat, no veg. And then I would have chow mein and rice. I'd have them split the chow mein.
But you
and
wanted
rice.
to make it on the sign. Like, how come I don't have that?
Yeah, why did
already?
they have that? That was so dumb. But the amount of food that they packed into one of these takeout boxes
Even just with 1 meat, 1 veg.
was crazy, huh? So they would take this box and they would put it in there, and then instead of going like this, the box would be like this. So what would they have to do, Lane, in order to?
So, in order to, have it so it's able to be taken out.
Because it's only
they
takeout.
would-
You had to take the food
They
out.
would get their saran wrap, right? And
Yep.
they would
Wrap it around.
Wrap it. Go ahead.
Wrap it around. Wrap it around.
They go both ways. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah. They'd go
Right, they
all
went
around.
one way
all
that
the way
way,
around.
and then they'd go the other way.
it's so dark. I can't see where is it.
Well, basically, that's
like
It's the only way you're
See, they were
supposed to-
professionals. They really knew how to
Yeah.
do this.
But yeah, they had to close that box,
And so then you could take home.
and then
this-
all the juices are oozing out,
Oh.
just like oozing out of the
So
out
good.
of the saran wrap.
By the way, in the history, Lane, did you ever in one sitting finish Aikane's?
Not even with the 1 meat, 1 veg.
I had never ever come close to finishing one of these in one
Always
sitting.
good for at least 2 meals.
Yeah, always good for it. It warmed up very good too. But this is really, when you think of the plate lunch, right? There's so many places here, in Gardena that you could get a great plate lunch. But I remember, this place, Aikane's, was so good because the food was so good and the portion was so large. You remember, the church is right across the street from Meiji. So a lot of people remember after church would be like, hey, we're going to go across the street and get Meiji. No, man. We get Meiji, we're gonna go Aikane.
Yeah, just go a little bit further.
Yeah, what am I gonna pay that to get a small plate when I could pay less and get more at Aikane's? This was the place.
I remember those pieces of chashu were like huge.
They were
chunks
huge.
Of chashu, like cut like about
Yeah.
an inch.
They were
thick.
What
Yeah,
else? What else?
the
do I
Harry's
remember?
ones were like smaller, like this, right? And then the Aikane's ones
yeah.
were like silver dollars or
Yeah.
something. Huh? They were huge.
I remember, what else did we get? I remember tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu was very good.
Tonkatsu
Their
was
chow mein
loaded.
was really good too.
Chow mein, yeah.
I remember though the chow
big,
mein.
thick noodles.
Yeah, the real thick noodles. The only thing I didn't like about the chow mein was they put cabbage in, and so I used to pick the cabbage out. Remember that? I don't know if you remember that. I used to pick the cabbage out of the chow mein.
Well, that's the three meat, no veg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of good memories here. I'm not sure the history of when this closed. When do you think, Lane, this place closed?
Decades.
Late 90s or
Geez.
something like
Yeah,
that?
too soon.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
We didn't have it that long.
yeah.
At least
Not long enough.
over 25 years ago.
Probably so. It is certainly one of the places that we all love and we remember. Good old Aikane's. We wish there were places like this with this amount of food. But I guess Auntie Miley's kind of has carried the mantle of these
That's
large-sized
true.
portions, right?
Yeah. Not very many places do.
Yeah.
The amount of food that you would get.
Yeah, and it was only like $5.50 or something like that.
Yeah,
you
now
know?
that would cost like $25.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Hey, so if anyone from the Aikane family is watching this, hey, we give you a lot of props, a lot of great memories, and we were your faithful customers. We ate here quite a few times,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, tell us, drop in the comments what you ate here and what were your favorites.
That's right. So until next time, that's.
Oh wait,
Oh.
are we gonna say our fate like? What,
Oh, okay.
Typical order, right?
All right. Yeah. What was your typical order here, Brian Aikane's?
Oh man, it was probably a 1-in-1 if I was very daring. Did a 2-in-1, but that wasn't too often. But it's hard to choose, right? With the only one choice, that's the thing. But like I said, I remember getting the tonkatsu a lot, and of course the chow mein. Or I also remember I think they had spare ribs.
The spare ribs.
Spare ribs,
Yes. Spare
Those
ribs
are
are very
really
good.
too, so.
Yeah.
I think those are the things I got.
Yeah, if I, only once in a while did I do the 3 meat no veg. I would usually do 2 meat no veg, and I would do the spare ribs and the chashu.
Yeah.
The chashu was so good with the chow mein and the rice, because you need both of those.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Chashu, chow mein, and the fried rice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the sauce from the chashu would just get all over that
Oh,
rice
yeah.
and the fried rice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the spare ribs are really good too.
It's so
Yeah.
weird. Like when you guys talk about the chashu there, I can still taste what this one tasted like here. It's so
it was-
weird.
It was very saucy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been so long, but I could still remember the taste. So good.
Mhm.
But that's it for this episode of South Bay Yesterday, episode number 2 on one of our favorite places, Aikane's. And we will be back with another episode very soon of some other iconic places here in the South Bay.
All right.
All right, see you soon.
Till next time.
See you soon.